Hi guys! Day number 6 is coming to a close, and here I am to talk to you guys about what I did again today. So this morning we got up, we tried to go snorkeling, and I'm not lying, I'm not trying to say I got out of it somehow, but the weather, it wasn't necessarily bad, like it's not raining or anything, but it was pretty overcast today, and due to that, all the different places we tried asking all said that it was just not a good day for snorkeling or kayaking or canoeing or anything. So unfortunately, there were no boats going out to the reef, and we couldn't go snorkeling today. Some people did go back to Puerto Viejo, and they went zip lining, which actually looked pretty cool. I wasn't too sure about it. I thought it might be kind of bleh, but it looked pretty cool. I didn't go. It was too expensive. It was $55, and I just didn't seem worth it to me at the time, like to just go down once on a zip line. But it turns out they actually went down about 15 different zip lines. Like for a full 2 hours, they were just going on trading off on different zip lines and stuff. So maybe next time, I could do that. But anyways, what I did instead, myself and a group of us went down to a national park right here in Cahuita, and we went to, I forgot what the park is called, but we went in the park, and we went to the beaches on the park, and I actually had fun. I'm not that much of a beach person. I like the beach for what it is, but I don't really like getting in it and stuff. But this beach was, the water felt so perfect. It wasn't necessarily really like hot or really warm water, but it wasn't freezing water either. It was really, really nice. It was perfect swimming temperature, and I didn't swim for a while because I got kind of butthurt, because the very first thing that happened when I got in the ocean was I got a wave straight to my face, and I got salt water in my nose and in my mouth, and this water is the saltiest salt water I've ever tasted in my whole life, and it was disgusting. I was like coughing and like freaking trying to sneeze out all the salt water and stuff. It was disgusting, and I did get kind of butthurt, and I didn't want to get in the water for a while. But everybody was having so much fun, so after like an hour and a half of like sitting in the sand, I finally decided to get in, and I was in the water for a good like hour, just kind of swimming out there, with everybody, and so it was fun. But the absolute best part was all the animals we saw. We saw 2 sloths, which is a rare occurrence to even see one. Well, not rare, but it's not very often do people see more than one. So we saw both of them that live in the park, the only 2 species. We saw the 2-fingered and the 3-fingered sloth. And the 3-fingered sloth actually was moving, which is really rare. So we were very lucky to see him actually moving. He moved from one spot and moved up the tree to take a nap somewhere else, which was really funny. And they actually do move as slow as, they make their name. But it was really cool to see that. I unfortunately didn't get any video or pictures just because they were so far away, and you couldn't really tell what was going on. And then plus, each time that we saw the sloths, it was because somebody else saw them, and we just kind of ran literally from the ocean to that spot to look at them. So I didn't get too many pictures. I didn't get any pictures. And then on the way back, though, was the coolest part. There was like a family of howler monkeys. And these monkeys were so close, I could literally see their little faces. There were about 30 of them, and they were just kind of traveling from tree to tree along the path, and it was the most amazing thing. They had mamas with babies on their backs, and they had little ones, learning to jump. Like I saw a couple times, he didn't grab the stick right or something, and it was amazing. There was like 30 of them, and it was just, and they were so close, and I did definitely got video and pictures of those. Absolutely amazing. And then as we continued walking away from the monkeys, we also saw a large green iguana. This guy was like 4 feet long, and he just was kind of chilling on the side of the path, a little bit in the brush, and got pictures and videos of him as well, which was really cool. And then those are all the animals we saw. It was amazing. We were very, very lucky. rare few to be able to see all those animals in that park. It's kind of their main big species that are there, and it was just really awesome. After that, we came back to the hotel, we took showers, we waited for the other group to come back from the zip lines, and then we went and had dinner with Laura Wilson, which is a woman, a leader for this community, for Cahuita, who works with other leaders from different communities up to Bolivia. She works with the ladies from Yorquín to help preserve the indigenous culture and her particular community. She told us the history of her people, which were the Afro-Caribbean people from Cahuita, and she gave us the history of Cahuita and of her people and all the discrimination that they suffer, that they deal with here in Costa Rica. The Costa Rican people are just not very friendly to them, and they had to endure a lot of hardship, a lot of racism, discrimination, and to get to where they are today. And it was a very lovely woman and interesting story to hear, something I don't think I would have heard if I ever came here. And very interesting. She told the story of one of her daughters who went to school in University of Costa Rica that we visited in San Jose, and she said that she encountered people who called her La Negrita, who wanted to touch her so that they could get good luck or something, because she was some kind of anomaly, and just how difficult it has been for them, how discriminated against they have been, and their just the things they've had to go through. And then she also talked about how tourism has affected Cahuita itself and how they're dealing with that. The community she leads is, kind of just trying to keep in preserving the indigenous culture and also working through this tourism impacts. There's positive and there's negatives, and they're just trying to absolve the negative impacts as best they can. And so it was very interesting to hear from her. She cooked this dinner, which was very good. She made us like this fish fillet and this like sauce, which was really yummy, with some rice and like a little salad, which she said was typical, or was a typical Afro-Caribbean dish. Very tasty. And I actually managed to get a picture with all of us in it. It's not the best picture because I couldn't really, focus on it. I had the timer on it, but it was really cool. I'm glad I got a photo with her. She also told us how she makes a living by making coconut oil. She actually collects the coconuts herself and makes the oil and sells it to people. So, very cool. Very nice dinner. And right now we just got back to the hotel earlier than usual. We actually got here like around 9, which never happens. We typically get back to the hotel around 10 or so, 10:30, 11 even. So right now everybody's just hanging out, and so I'm really happy. Just want to make this video for you guys, and I'm gonna, unfortunately I can't download anything or upload it. I can't do anything on my phone in my room because we don't get any reception in here. I have to go outside. So I'm gonna go outside, hang out, and upload this video for you guys to watch, and hopefully you might be able to watch it tonight since it's Saturday, and it'll be up a little earlier than usual. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and tomorrow we're going to try to go snorkeling again. Doesn't look too optimistic. They said it's probably going to stay the same, but if the weather looks good, we're on the list to go first in the morning. And if we don't go snorkeling, we're going to go on an actual hike in that park that we went to today, the national park. And then we're going to drive to San Jose and have dinner in San Jose and wrap up our trip. Time to go home. So I love you guys. I miss you, and I'll talk to you.